Paula. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about relationships. Now, I am going to go ahead and put a disclaimer on this. I am not a relationship expert. I'm not even in a relationship currently. And I am happy that way. I'm happy being single. I'm content. I'm good. I'm good being single, at least for now. First things first, relationships are always complicated, and they take work. But being with someone who is disabled does take a certain level of maturity and commitment. And I'm not talking about like commitment as being, wanting to marry the person in the first month. That just no. Don't do that. Because that's a disaster waiting to happen. But it does take a certain level of maturity and commitment. In my experience, I have found that there are one of two types. First type, they're just not mature enough to be in any relationship, let alone being with someone who is disabled. They're super immature. They make super inappropriate jokes. Because, guys, there's just certain things that you don't say to anybody, let alone somebody who's disabled. There's just no. There's certain things you don't say or do. So, the first type, I feel like, if you're not mature enough to be with someone who is in a wheelchair like me, or has, any other disability, doesn't matter what it is. If you're not mature enough to be with that person and you can't put forth the effort and the commitment that it takes, then just don't. Just no. Stay away from those relationships. It's okay to be friends. It's, that's cool. That's, I have several guy friends who I know for a fact we would never work as a couple because they're super immature. I love them to death and would do anything in this world for them. And they're like my brothers, but they're super immature. And I will tell them that to their face. And I have before. So that's the first type. Second type is the type that says they're mature enough, but then the first sign of trouble, they want to run the other direction and then blame me. And, more times than not, they want to blame, my disability, which is just wrong. Horribly wrong. That's just bad. And, things happen, circumstances change, feelings change, stuff happens, and that's fine. That's, that's life. But don't get into a relationship with someone who is disabled. Run at the first sign of trouble and then blame their disability on, the reason that you didn't want to stick around. Because first of all, you claimed to be mature enough to be in that relationship. So there's no reason for you to be blaming their disability because you knew what you were getting yourself into, as far as that goes, when you started that relationship. Or I'll even say this. If you get into a relationship with someone who has a disability and you think, oh crap, this is more than I can handle, tell them that. But tell them in a way that doesn't place the blame on their disability. Because there's no shame in admitting, hey, this is more than I can handle. Maybe we can still be friends. This, that, and the other thing. That's fine. And that is a mature, respectful, responsible way to handle that. But don't place the blame on them and their disability for you walking away. That's not good. Another thing I'll say is, I'm single, and like I said, I'm good being that way, for certain reasons. As of right now, I'm okay being that way. I'm happy. Unless you find that right person, disabled or not, it's not going to work. If that person and you are not meant to be together, something somewhere is going to mess things up. And that's disabled or not. So I feel like, especially if you're someone who's disabled, if a relationship doesn't work out, don't automatically be like, well, it didn't work out because I'm disabled, or I'm this, or I'm that. No. It didn't work out because it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to work out. And you will find someone else. And I have been told that, several times, because I was guilty when I was younger of placing the blame on me, or my disability for things not working out. And that's not true. Sometimes it's just not meant to be, and it's no one's fault. Sometimes it's one or the other's fault. Sometimes it's both people. Sometimes it's no one's fault. It's just not meant to be. So that is my kind of whole spiel on relationships and being disabled and that whole thing. I would say, if you're someone who is disabled and you're, looking to settle down, look for someone with the same interests as you. Look for someone who you know can handle things. Because being with someone with a disability is different, and it is, it's not always the easiest thing in the entire world. But it's not impossible. As long as you and that other person love each other and respect each other and you guys have fun, it's not impossible to be with someone with a disability. And don't ever let anybody tell you that just because you're disabled that you're going to be alone for the rest of your life, or that you're too complicated, or whatever. Just don't ever let anybody tell you that you will never find someone, because you will. Just like I will, eventually. And I will find someone who loves me for me, can accept me for me, and isn't going to run away at the first sign of trouble and then blame me. That's just the way it is. But this video was kind of all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Leave me some comments of any questions you guys have, because like I have said in multiple videos, I am an open book, I am blunt, and I don't care to answer any questions whatsoever that anybody has. And go up there and hit that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you know every time I post a video, which is at least once a week. A lot of the times it's more. I've been posting about every other day or every 3 days, give or take, in the last little bit. So I'm trying to stay on top of posting videos as much as I can because I love doing this, and I love all y'all's comments, and I like interacting with you guys. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.